this is a very exciting year because we have Arts to Grow alumni who are graduating from high school that we've kept track with and mentored through the years. And so that's really very exciting to see them all going off to college now. And some of them, they'll be the first in their families to do so. And we do have accounts from some students who say, if not for the arts programming that they had when they were in middle school, they might have chosen a different path. So it makes us feel very good that we're able to provide that first step onto their path toward higher education, better job skills, all of that. And we're actually very lucky because we have a student with us tonight, Nelson, who will come up in a minute. He's a senior at Brooklyn Tech.
He's also on the screen right now, isn't he?
Oh, and he's also on the screen right now. And now he's hiding his head.
Turn that volume.
I know. There was Nelson. One thing, I will play a little bit of your mommy for a moment because I'm very proud. When Nelson first started, and he's going to speak about this, I know, in the program, he was a little bit on the shyer side, and by the spring, now he's gone, but he had, a very large part, and he had this great posture, and he's gone on in high school at Brooklyn Tech to have leading roles in musicals. We were talking a little bit, he was saying, that diction, that helped him have confidence, and that he can speak, and he's actually been thinking of, in his 20s, he says he wants to be a cruise director, which I can't think of a better way that musical theater can lead you to a job path. But, so he's, I'm very proud of him. The high school where these kids go, where they would go if they did not go through our programs that we started actually in that school, an audition prep program. And that's where teaching artists worked with students to get them ready for their auditions in more specialized high schools. And we have a very good success rate, and they have been able to go to these specialized high schools that, compared to the high school that they would go to from here, it has a 64% graduation rate. The ones that they are now going to, for instance, Brooklyn Tech, has a 98% graduation rate. So it's very exciting for us that they are able to enter those schools and, again, get set on a better path. Nelson was also very, very interesting when he was a student with me, because he would come up to me after rehearsal and say, "Miss Patricia, I wrote a play." And he would write, so he was even further inspired on his own to come up with creative ideas and show them to me. He would come back the year after when I was working on plays. He had already gone on to Brooklyn Tech and want to sit in on rehearsal. So it's really nice when we're able to have a partnership with an organization that we can stay in for many, many years, because then the students come back, they know us, we can continue mentoring them, and then we see that long-lasting impact that they have.